Teddy combo that was really at the forefront of the meta about half a year ago again. So bot lane matchup's fine. Mid jungle, you know, we've seen Chovy be good in the Ahri, but I think having the Azir definitely gives a bit of favor towards the sandbox. But then Beetle just hit level 2. If they dive here, which, I mean, Poppy is so good in these situations, it'd be phenomenal, but it looks like there might be a match on the other side.
All right, there's the heroic charge, and unfortunately there is absolutely nothing they can do. But let's see whether this one works out for Willa. He's going to try his hand at it. That is a snare on to PEYZ. Kyle, he can't take up the turret for much longer. Delight's going to lock down that kill. It's going to be the second one for Gen G. They go 1 for 1 though, and Teddy is still alive. So theoretically, a win on the bottom.
Well, I'm glad it didn't make much of a difference. So Willa got to pick up the dragon. Good start, getting that early Mountain Dragon. Obviously the prio from the bot lane really lends itself to that, and sadly, it's going to be a Cloud Dragon next, so no Cloud Soul.
As Willa is going to come on over and see whether he can dissuade Peanut from staying over here. He sees the pink bird, and no, he's just going to... the verdict is kept, apparently, as Bertle has ulted, wants to get some revenge here onto Doran. He does have to cleanse, as the Ruthless Predator did go off. It is one of the problems about vaulting into melee range of a Renekton, but he's going to grab the second Drake, though. We'll have a look to see what soul it is going to be. Concentrate. I'm going to need you to okay, there we go. I mean, you didn't do a great job. However,
I tried.
What we asked of you occurred. Not Chemtech Soul, so that's fine. PEYZ is going to complete his Static Shiv, and Chovy's still waiting for Everfrost to be done as well.
Now we have double Shiv gaming on the side of Gen G, so a lot of... Oh.
Well, Peanut is, going to find Willow. Let's see how he does. Not going to be able to dash out of that one. The Keeper's verdict comes down yet again, as now Peanut just wanting to finish him off. Not going to find the next Q, though. He flashes. The Buckler's going to land, and now Doran will turn up. That's going to be a dead Crocodile. That charm is definitely going to land, and Chovy going to help out with this one. Peanut is just a monster.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yep. This game, from Bertle's perspective, is really sad. That sidestep, though, amazing. Does get charmed. Battle Dance comes in, not enough. Closer gets some revenge. Takes down Delight there. Really nicely played on this Azir. And honestly, Closer certainly has been a very positive point of Liv Sandbox thus far this game.
Yeah, some good bid-on-bid action there. Closer managing to follow through, and you kind of see like the Rakan and Braum interaction.
There are a lot of birds this game. Arrow going to connect. There's a cleanse as PEYZ. Killer Instinct kicks in, and Teddy's in trouble. He's running away. Willa's going to make his way in, but it's not enough. Doran, he's everywhere this game. Chovy's teleported forward. That's a couple of Spirit Rushes, and he's finished his Mythic. That means they're frosted all the time. Kyle going to have to flash himself out of the way. They're still chasing, not quite able to lock down the kills, and Gen G will back away.
Close to picking up more there, but optioning more. So at least a Stride Breaker, you get on top of the Quinn for the slow, trying to keep her in place even if she does cleanse. Gen G setting a trap, so Herald's going to come down mid. Gen G are in position for a flank.
Yeah, Bertle sliced over that wall, so won't have that mobility. As now they're looking for that flank angle. They do manage to break down the turret as PEYZ just going to get thrown back. He's been abandoned by the rest of his team. Will try to escape as there's a heroic charge. They take down the Kai'Sa, though. They trade 80 carries, and now Closer, he won't be able to avoid that grand entrance. Now he's going to be dead. Bertle is running for the hills. Birds, foxes, crocodiles, all the animals. Doran is going to... Oh, I was scared. I'm really glad Jonas Strong actually showed how dangerous that was. He had a lot of rage there, but not actually going to opt into it. 2 items complete compared to the 1, and I wouldn't like those odds either if I was Bertle.
So even though Liv Sandbox managed to find PEYZ, managed to take him out, it doesn't end up being enough for them to win out the fight. The rest of Gen G collapse in. Oh.
All right. Doran just going to come on over and kill the turret. There it goes.
Yep, so turret taking top. They also managed to get the dragon off the back of this, so I think Gen G pretty K gold up. A lot of that obviously is going to be in that top lane.
All right, Teddy in trouble, going to be caught as the charm moves over the door, and once again the Ashe is going to be taken down. He hasn't had an opportunity to flash twice now in these situations. Peanut going to heroically charge his way out of danger. That's a double kill now for PEYZ as Doran just swooping his way in to pick up the scraps at the end. Bird references aside, does kind of make some sense there, but Gen G just destroy Liv Sandbox. Outer turret going to fall. There's the flash over. Kyle going to be taken down. That is a very dead Quinn, though. I like the killer instinct there from Doran. Doesn't get a shield like PEYZ does, though, when he has it.
Definitely typed in all chat with.
Gorgeously played here by Chovy as now Liv Sandbox going for a desperation Baron. Quinn and Valor flying their way over as the Void Seeker is going to find this one out. Chovy dashing forward, finds the charm. Oh, the Keeper's Verdict comes down as well. That Braum is going to die. Closer gets a great ult. That is going to disengage it. But they still lose the Braum, and now it's probably Gen G's turn. Head towards Baron if they'd like it. Still some Spirit Rush charges remaining here for Chovy. He'll utilize them. That'll help take down the Crocodile. Flashes everywhere. Killer Instinct, and Teddy just explodes. Oh, PEYZ is taking this early game somewhat personally, you could imagine. And Gen G, now it's Baron time.
It just feels ruthless. Anyone who lives...
We'll have to see. Jury's still out. Peanut clearing out vision. Liv Sandbox will find the Poppy. Steadfast presence says no to a lot, and he flashes away. So Teddy's going to die. Delight somehow grabs that kill. They do manage to get the Poppy in the end, but Kyle Chovy is just dancing around the battlefield. Willa trying his best to find some resets, but PEYZ is now so massive it's absurd.
Oh no.
And he doesn't have Killer Instinct, but basically Doran is Killer Instinct. He fiendish codex into whatever he might like. Doran just, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh dear. Yep, that is the Gale Force. That was so cool.
What can you even do?
Yeah,
I mean, it was
nothing.
slick, you know, again with the Volt cancel, with the Gale Force. Braum and try and make an engage happen. Not working so well, and now they're just going to go and take Baron. There's also some other bad news as well.
What's that?
So Teddy opted to pick up an Elixir of Wrath. He was like, you know, the next fight might be the last. I'm going to pick this up to give me some extra power. The mid inhibitor turret. See if they can take it down.
Yep, Chovy going to usher that one in, and so it should mean that the base is broken. Should be able to grab this inhibitor as well. So far, Liv Sandbox have been defending relatively well as Chovy dives in. The arrow going to connect on top of him. He does go golden in time, though, as the knockups are pretty big, but that Emperor's Divide even bigger. Delight trying to get out. Chovy somehow survives, and now it's PEYZ on cleanup duty. Teddy can't do anything. The cleanse is somewhat late, but he's going to be able to stopwatch. And look at Kyle. He's like, I've got this door, but there's nothing he can do. Double knockup on Delight as well, as that is the pentakill in the end for PEYZ on his Kai'Sa. Oh, and Gen G will now just win the game. How did none of them die?
I don't even know. Even a game that doesn't feel like it's that much about PEYZ becomes about PEYZ.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. Yeah, pretty phenomenal game. I think some really good play across the board. And Doran, someone who I've been critical